I'm here giving you what I think is the best bang for the buck as far as getting pickleball courts installed in your town. So this has nothing to do with backyard courts, country clubs, or any of that. Everybody knows how popular pickleball is. So one of the best places you can put it is on the pre-existing asphalt courts that you already own. So what I suggest and what we're doing here and what this town wanted is, pickleball isn't what it used to be a couple of years ago where there's nowhere to play. All those places I just mentioned before, there's a lot of other options and places for people to play pickleball. So rather than take the investment, make too big of an investment to take over a particular court and turn these into purely pickleball courts, that's a big investment. So before you find out if you even need, or you're going to even have that amount of popularity, why not put pickleball lines, just the lines, on one of the courts? I'm not going to get into the alignment right now because I'll show you once we put the lines down. But what they're doing is it's almost like a test case. So rather than investing $10, $20, $30,000, they're going to do like $2,000 to get new nets and put lines on one court. I'll show you what that's like in a little bit. So here's the layout on one side of the court before the actual lines are going down. So what you'll see is, we're going to do another one on that far side too. But what you'll see here is I centered it up between the service line and the baseline. So you go 7 feet that way, 7 feet that way, you're equal distance, everything looks perfect, and they both have the exact same amount of space behind the baseline, which is about 7 feet 9 inches. So the same 7 feet 9 inches there is the same 7 feet 9 inches there. And 10 to each side because it's 20 feet wide. That is your layout. So a lot of people will try and get a bigger bang for the buck by putting 2 courts in, and you'll have to do the measurement. I don't want to tell you you can't do it, but then what you have is courts that are all sandwiched in together where you only have like 3 or 4 feet between each court. It can be a problem. So on municipal courts like this, where safety is an issue, it's better off to just do 1 per court and keep them oriented the same way as the pre-existing lines, because now you have the fence as a backstop and the net as a backstop. If you did it this way, ball goes that way, you're chasing it all the way down the court. So this is what they're doing for now. I'll get back to you when I put the lines down and mark out that side as well. So here is the completed court. This is what I was telling you about, the distance with the baseline. This customer went with gold because those are the school colors. $7.9 here, and here's the matching court. And the other thing that's important is, wherever you're on a tennis court or anyway, the tennis lines take priority, which is why you see the gap there. So this, my friends, is the completed project, and you also see little tick marks here to mark where the nets go. So if you want a good bang for the buck for putting pickleball lines on a municipal tennis court or high school tennis court to see if there's demand for it, this, in my opinion, is the best setup.